True.
That's all you need from them.
I agree.
Anyways.
Right.
Let's get into
the story. So welcome to the Morning News on the AM Club. My name is Augustine Adam Kobiti Saint. Now, the Appointments Committee of Parliament is set to continue on the vetting of ministerial nominees today, Monday, January 20, 2025. Now, the nominees scheduled for vetting today include Kwame Sabah, Minister Designate for Roads and Highways, Harry Idrisu, Minister Designate for Education, as well as Eric Opoku, Minister Designate for Food and Agriculture. Now, the vetting process will continue on Tuesday, January 21, 2025, with the following nominees: Ahmed Ibrahim, Minister Designate for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs; Agnes Namo-Molati, Minister Designate for Gender, Children and Social Protection; as well as Elizabeth Ofosu-Ajare, Minister Designate for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Now, the committee will assess the nominees' qualification, experience and readiness to leave their respective ministries. Now, you want to stay glued to MX24GH on our socials, as well as mx24.app/voting voices for details and updates with regards to their vetting as the day progresses. Now, President John Dramani Mahama has established a constitutional review committee following his promise to advance the implication of the constitutional review process. The committee includes notable members such as the former chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Madame Charlotte Osei, and this chairperson is chaired by Professor Kwesi Prempeh. Now, a statement issued on January 16 by the acting spokesperson to the president, Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, says the committee is expected to identify and address the gaps and challenges with the implementation of provisions in the Constitutional Review Framework done by the 2010 Constitutional Review Commission and the 2023 Constitution Review Consultative Committee. Now, they are also tasked to engage key stakeholders to solicit their views on the proposals for amendment of the 1992 Constitution and make actionable recommendations aimed at enhancing democratic governance in the country. Now, let's take a look at the statement by the presidency. Well, for the details of the statements and the profiles of these individuals, you want to read on mx24.app/voting voices. Now, let's still stay on the president, because the president, John Dramani Mahama, has directed an immediate investigation into the violent clashes between illegal miners and military personnel stationed at Anglo Gold Ashanti mines. Now, the incident, which occurred on Saturday, January 18, 2025, around 11 p.m., involved a group of approximately 60 illegal miners breaching the security fence in an attempt to access the mine's deep decline area. Now, a statement issued on January 19, the president called anyone found to have acted unlawfully during the incident to be held accountable. Now, the president also expressed profound regret over the tragic loss of 8 lives and extended his condolence to the bereaved families. Now, Anglo Gold Ashanti put out a statement. Let's first look at the statement from Anglo Gold Ashanti. Now, Anglo Gold Ashanti confirms incident on its Obuasi concession. Anglo Gold Ashanti Ghana confirms that on the evening of 18th January 2025, an incident occurred in the fenced operational area in the northern part of the company's Obuasi concession. A large group of armed illegal miners attempted to forcibly gain unauthorized access to mine infrastructure. Authorities mobilized to defend against this attack and to ensure the safety and security of the employees and those in the immediate surroundings. The authorities have confirmed that 7 illegal miners tragically lost their lives in this incident and that a number of illegal miners and a member of the public security forces were injured. The situation at the mine is currently calm and the company is working closely with the authorities. Our primary concern is the safety and health of all our employees and those in our community who have been directly impacted by this incident. Now, the statement confirms 7, but as said earlier this morning, the number of deaths have been increased to 8. Now, also the Ghana Armed Forces also put out a statement in the late hours of yesterday into this morning. Let's take a look at the statement from the Ghana Armed Forces. Now this says illegal miners fire at troops on duty at Anglo Gold Ashanti mines. On Saturday, 18 January 2025 at about 11 p.m. illegal miners numbering about 60 breached the Anglo Gold Ashanti mine security fence and introduced at Cote d'Ivoire or ramp. The aim of the illegal mines was to enter the deep decline of the mines. The military patrol deployed on operational halt 2 duties at the mentioned location were fired upon by the illegal miners when the soldiers tried to stop them from accessing the deep decline. The illegal miners were wielding locally manufactured rifles, pump-action guns, gas cylinders, knives, heavy-duty industrial bolts, cutters, axes, and machetes. The troops returned fire in self-defense. The shootouts led to the death of 7 illegal miners and 1 seriously injured. The remaining illegal miners bolted away. Now, a soldier who was also hit by pellets from the pump-action gun and got injured has been treated. 6 pump-action BB cartridges were retrieved. The Ghana Armed Forces wishes to reiterate its caution to all and sundry that military personnel on authorized duties have the right to defend themselves, innocent civilians and property, including the use of lethal force if necessary to preserve life. Now, the Ghana Armed Forces wishes to urge all illegal miners to stay away from mining concessions and also desist from engaging troops in shootouts since the consequences of such activities could be fatal. And it was signed by Brigadier General Agui Kwashi, the Director General Public Relations at the Ghana Armed Forces. Now, away from that, President John Dramani Mahama has reaffirmed his commitment to collaboratively work with the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II to address the various challenges facing Ghana, especially in the Ashanti region. Now, speaking during his visit to the first Akwesidai Festival of the year, President John Dramani Mahama acknowledged the valuable work done by the Otumfuo and pledged to continue their collaboration to overcome the difficult economic situation the country currently faces. Here are highlights from his speech.
Your Royal Majesty, lately I have heard you complain about the lack of development in the Ashanti region. And rightly so, because as you have said, Ashanti region is the second most populous region in the whole of Ghana, and Kumasi is the second largest city. And as you rightly noted, in every country, the second largest city is equipped and developed almost as close as the first city. Because in the event of crisis or invasion or war, government must be able to retreat to another city where it can function in order to safeguard the country. And I agree with you. And so I agree with you that the development of Kumasi as the second largest city is something that we must take seriously. And I pledge that I'm going to work with you so that we can achieve this.
Now, that was President John Dramani Mahama speaking at the first Akwesidai of the year 2025 in the Ashanti region. Now, let's still stay on the presidency because he visited the president of Gambia to have bilateral conversations between both countries, Ghana and Gambia. Here are highlights from his visit.
I paid a personal visit to my brother, President Barrow, to thank him for the honor he did to me by personally attending the inauguration ceremony that took place on the 7th of January. I also have come to assure him that my new administration will continue the very good relations that we have had with Gambia. I have always had some relation with Gambia, both in official capacity and in personal capacity. I was part of the delegation that came when there was the impasse after that election. Together with Philip Johnson, President Buhari, we came and negotiated, and we are happy that Gambia's democracy has become consolidated. We've been following the processes that have occurred with regards to truth and reconciliation, and we think that the process would help to exorcise the pain that people have gone through in the period where things were not as democratic as they are currently. We know that there are many other processes that need to be gone through, including bringing people to justice for crimes that were committed in the period of President Jammeh. Ghanaians were involved. As you know, some of our countrymen were killed here in the Gambia. And so we're happy with the process that is going on to establish the truth, investigate what happened, and also to bring people who did that to justice. We discussed issues to do with the sub-region, how we can take advantage of the free movement of people and goods, how we can take advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Area. We discussed issues of security in the sub-region, including what is happening in the Sahel, and how we can work as a sub-region to make sure that West Africa is a safer place for all our citizens.
We have to seize the opportunity to congratulate you for the resounding victory. Congratulate you for your resilience and your courage. And as I said, there is no school for experience. You are former president and you are now president. So we have no doubt that you will continue the leadership and you will continue where you stopped. And definitely, during these 8 years, we had a very, very good relationship between Gambia and Ghana. And we will assure you of our support. We will work with you to make sure that we take ECOWAS to the next level.
And those were highlights from President John Dramani Mahama's visit to the Gambia, where he had conversations with the president of Ghana, especially on security in the SAP region. Now, away from that, ahead of the Business Cup Challenge BBC, a unique platform designed to challenge high school students and launch them into the business world at a young age, students of the International Communications School have expressed their preparedness ahead of the contest. Now, in an interactive session with groups from the school, the two teams representing ICS told MX24 that competing schools should be on the lookout. They also highlighted the benefits this competition will bring to the school and to their individual personalities.
So we are Team Dynamic Motion from International Community School.
Yeah, definitely. I believe we have the skill sets, the qualities, capabilities to, do what it takes and win a competition. So our school will be lovely to win, to make our school proud, knowing they gave us the support, the trust to send us this competition to represent the school, and to ourselves, to also make ourselves proud, knowing we put a lot of work into this, and so it will be quite fulfilling for us to win the competition. So all the other teams competing should watch out for Dynamic Motion, which is a competitive, intelligent, and creative team. So once again, watch out.
We are innovative pioneers from International Community School, Ghana. I fully believe my team has what it takes to win this competition, as we've been working tirelessly together preparing for the upcoming competition, and we are determined and motivated to pull through this together. It will mean a lot to International Community School Ghana and us as individuals, because we believe we are going to give it our all, and everyone is going to see and know the kind of students ICS brings up. To all the teams, innovative pioneers are coming.
Now, those were some students sharing expectations from the International Community School ahead of the Business Cup Challenge 2025 happening on the 21st of February 2025 here in Accra. But then that's all for the morning news on the AM Club. My name is Augustine Adam Kovitis. And remember that President Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States of America following his victory last year in November. You want to stay glued to MX24GH as well as mx24.app/voting voices, where we bring you updates and stories from happenings in and across the country. Once again, my name is Augustine Adam Covid Saint. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much, Augustine, for coming through those stories. We'll be following voting voices on what is happening in the US today. We're excited about it. Congratulations to them one more time. They're following, we are following them, right?
Yeah.
We're following their very wise decision of bringing back a president that has been president before. So, why did I think he was for the 8th president? I don't know why I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it sounds better for the 8th president of the United States. I think it sounds better. So I don't know why people are behind Melania Trump again. All over again. She has to deal with you people all over again. But one thing I know for sure is she's not going to give you a response that you need. Prior to the inauguration, there is a tradition of she meeting with the former, now outgoing First Lady to have tea. It's tradition. For the second time, she has declined.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, me too.
I'm not surprised.
And I think that she's suffering from an illness called realness.
Right.
She does not have time to come and be posing for the cameras.
But I think that for the sake of progression.
Listen, bro.
Let's just
we are not doing progression yet. Melanie has no time for you people who are looking at doing progression. She's where she is.
Exactly.
And she's always been like this. She's always been in her lane, wanting to do how she wanted to do it. And she's not in your business, and she's not in America's business, trying to mess up things for you people. I think that there was a some sort of a conversation that sparked up that, listen, she's probably the first lady that the American girl needs to learn from.
Right.
Be graceful about what you, be graceful about what you believe in. Like, I'm going to believe what I believe, but be graceful about it. Anywho, now, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through that. We're going to get into sports right after this.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Well, it's another lovely Monday morning, and it looks like January is having an exercise of its own, jogging to the 31st of the month. What do we say to January? Goodbye. But it's time for sports on the M Club. My name's Sakyi Boakye. Hope you had a lovely weekend. And on that note, I say hello to Mimi, Anje, Wagwa, my brethren, Mr. String, everything cool?
I miss you calling me Mimi. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm beautiful, blessed, and successful. You?
I want to tap into your beauty and maybe call me beautiful. Oh, boy. Oh, but what I do again?
How was your weekend?
Recuperating.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had a restful one?
No.
No. Okay, let's get into our stories.
Why are you saying restful? And
no, I know you like America, so I know today is also not a bad
day for me.
Yeah, it's a very busy day for you. But what's Donald Trump's position on sports? He plays golf, I know.
Yeah, he owns a couple of golf clubs, but he's really huge on sports. It's under his tenure, his first tenure, that the U.S. got the hosting rights for the next World Cup. And he has a close tie, especially with football. We call it here, but they call it soccer. Yeah. And he also is a big fan of the UFC. When he won this particular term, he went to watch a UFC fight. That was one of his first outings as president-elect. Okay. So he has a very good relation with sports, and we like it.
You like it?
Yeah, because we like it. Let me keep it.
Then because you can come later.